Ruby Lawrence laid to rest on her birthday in Ewarton, St. Catherine. Her grandchildren are among the people who are speaking highly of her.
As we say our final goodbyes today, we promise to keep her memories in our hearts and we will continue to cherish them.
Relatives and friends of the late Ruby Lawrence, affectionately called Miss Dutlin, have given her a proper send-off. They got together to celebrate her life on what would have been her 86th birthday, Saturday, August 26, 2023. Her grandson, Jeremy Rule, who did the eulogy, said she passed away amid struggles with different illnesses.
In 2021, Mama was diagnosed with cancer at the age of 83. And later developed heart problems the following year. Her health began to decline and she was admitted in the Lane State Hospital where she peacefully passed away on July 23rd, 2023 from heart failure. Soon and very soon, we are going to see the King. Soon and very soon, we are going to see the King. Hallelujah, hallelujah, we are going to see the King.
Miss Dutlin was born in the parish of Hanover. When she was 3 years old, she was relocated to Cassava Pond in Ewarton, St. Catherine, where she was raised by a couple, Joseph Riley and his wife. Miss Dutlin attended Ewarton Elementary School, now known as Ewarton Primary. After leaving that institution at age 13, she set out on a path to earn a livelihood, starting with a career in sewing.
No one couldn't tell her that she wasn't the best sewer there was. I'm sure of that.
She also worked on a coffee farm relatively close to her home in an area called Mountain Hill.
Now, to her knowledge, she loved farming. In the morning, she would get up and she would ensure that the goats got the grass that they needed. She said that the grass with the dew on it was the best grass for the goats. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's what she said.
Miss Dutlin didn't work only for herself. She did it to support her family, including her children.
She had 8 children: Selma, Lorna, Christine, Beverly, Cleveland, Fitzroy, Mikey, and her wash belly Carleen, which later produced a total of 26 grandchildren, 32 great-grandchildren, and 9 great-great-grandchildren. Mama loved her grandchildren very much.
Some of those grandchildren, as well as great-grandchildren, participated in the Thanksgiving service. Among them is Nico Francis, who recalled living with Miss Dutlin, whom he said was not one to mince words, even if it means using colorful language at times. He said she treated him with love, kindness, and understanding.
All this word, I just like to thank her for everything that she had done for me, even though she can't hear me. And all the best for her on the other side.
She was such a very jovial person and outspoken person. There was once when she saw a friend and she said to the friend, asked her, "Miss Dutlin, where you come from? Or where you go?" And she replied, "That's why you should have come in your yard and your man me go look for." In language. And she continued to make everyone laugh and smile in her own little way.
Another member of the family, Daniel Moffat, also shared fond memories of his late great-grandmother.
You don't know me, me and Mama history. Like, we have a lot of things in the past to write up. She used to dump on me and, I'm grandmother said to me, I always used to love her car. I always go over there and go sit down with her car. No matter what, you can go over there and chill with her. Me never forget the time. Mama, first one make me eat rice porridge. Rice porridge. You can never forget that. I love rice porridge until this day. Never ever forget it. We talk about rice porridge with my friend, my friend. That don't taste good, brother. I said, food. She tell me, say, my grandmother make rice porridge. Nice, I love it.
She loved music and dancing. She also loved to bake her favorite pumpkin pudding, and as her great grandchild shared before, she also loved boiling rice porridge.
Jeremy further recalled that his grandmother was always willing to extend a hand of kindness to people, including children and those who are ill. Other members of the bereaved family who participated in the Thanksgiving service included Miss Datlin's granddaughters Vanessa Mitchell and Janelle Grant, who respectively read the first and second Bible lessons.
As we say our final goodbyes today, we promise to keep our memories in our hearts, and we will continue to cherish them.
Miss Datlin's relatives were not the only ones who spoke glowingly of her. A resident of Cassava Pond, Lavar Prendergast, in an open tribute, said he had taken the time off from work to show his last respect. One of the reasons is that Miss Datlin was a schoolmate and a close friend of his late grandmother known as Miss Tit, who also lived in Cassava Pond.
The reason why I really had to take the time from work was because of my grandmother who passed away 6 years ago, and Miss Thelma. Miss Datlin was basically like a best friend of my grandmother. Both of them went to school together, and then I came in the picture, met her, became familiar with her. And then I remember days when she used to walk on my feet. I now come up on Facebook because Facebook was too hard for time. And then she sat on the road, and then she come out and then talk. Both of them to smoke tobacco. And then both of them, resigned smokers. And then she passed, Miss Datlin struck the same way, a living legend, until this day came when we all say goodbye.
While declaring that it is sad to see Miss Datlin go, Prendergast expressed encouraging words to the family, including bereaved daughter Thelma Marshall, who was her mother's main caregiver. Another of the daughters, Colleen Bennett, who lives abroad, was unable to attend the funeral, but she provided meaningful assistance.
Young people for this family, young men, young boys, young girls, you have another chance to change what is wrong and to do the right.
Apostle Joseph Simpson delivered a hard-hitting sermon, which he said was targeting especially young people and those who attend church only on special occasions such as funerals. Apostle Simpson also cautioned those in earshot to be mindful of the things they do between their birth and the day they die.
We have another opportunity to choose the right things. She don't have it again. We are still alive and we are still well. We must learn to live again. What do you mean, sir? There is another life beyond the grave.
Miss Datlin's remains were brought to the grave, notwithstanding challenges encountered at the entrance to Ewarton Cemetery, where the burial took place.
My mother, she's a nice person. She, miserable at times, but she miserable for a good purpose. Trust me, she loving, and she did a lot for us growing up. Sometimes she don't have it, and she take us to our grandparents, but she's a beautiful heart.
Me and my mother did have a very close relationship. I took care of her all through her illness. I did everything for her, but I couldn't do anymore. Our time just come for her to pass. Okay. I just thank everybody for coming out and showing their appreciation.
In Ewarton, St. Catherine, this is Beacon.